I invite you to take a breath with me today. I hope that amidst all the upheaval and tense and dark and heavy emotions folks are feeling, and also some folks are in jubilation, but I hope that amidst all these emotions, you're giving yourself time to breathe and feel all the feelings that you're feeling. As I've said throughout my entire journey, we must feel to heal, right? And it's important that we're present with what is coming up for us. And I want to let you know that your feelings, no matter what they are always valid. They're yours to feel. So please give yourself space and time to feel them. Full stop. And I want to remind us too that as long as there's air in our lungs, as long as there's air in your lungs, spirit in your bones, your heart is beating, you have power beyond your wildest imagination. For me, what's always interesting about things like a presidential election and our fear of the government overall is exactly that. It is our fear of the government and how we have externalized our power, right? Through legal processes, we've come to understand that there's something above us, outside of us, that rules our lives. And there is a certain level of truth to that. And also, as we learned through that process yesterday of election, it is the people, human beings, who offer their power up to select a particular figurehead to represent everything. However, it is us. You get what I'm saying? It is us who believes that. It is us who falls. The laws don't work unless people fall in line, right? It is people. It has always been people who rule with each other. The government has been created, from what I understand and from my experience, to like tune in and be like, what y'all doing over there? Let me know about it. Or you have to apply to me, get a permit so that you're allowed to do this thing. But otherwise, if you and I make a deal right now, no one knows about it. It's between people. The reason we don't kill each other in the streets, yes, it's the threat of violence from the police, right? The threat of force being used against us. If you do something, there's crime, there's punishment. That's why we think we don't do it. But it's because ultimately, at the end of the day, we do have a certain level of respect for one another and each other's human dignity. That's always been my issue with propaganda around politics, is that it makes it seem like this governing body is the thing that actually dictates human decency, and it is not. It is what we choose to do every single day with each other. Politics is really our relationship with other people and how we view other human beings. And so with this, there's a lot of things I expect to shift and change, and I also expect a lot of things to stay the same. Right? We still remain in this country that has been built upon forced labor and false ideals. And now we have a new figurehead that is more aligned with that. And one would hope that if the face matches the spirit, maybe there could be more. I've always hoped that Donald Trump's presence in our world would show us the bullshit that is our governing body. And it's sad to see that it seems to people are like doubling down and wanting this American system. Like they want somebody to represent it in a way that looks good, or that there's someone that's for the people. This government has never been for the people. So I don't want to get too far into it. This is just a thought that I'm having. And so I'm just saying again, it's important to feel your feelings, feel all the feelings that you need to feel. Don't dismiss them, don't suppress them, don't put them aside. Be with them, let them tell you what they need to tell you. And then also remember that you are powerful. You make choices in how you treat your people day to day. And that's the thing that's always gotten me about something like the purge. So if you made it legal to kill everybody in the streets, are you going out to kill people in the streets because the government granted you the right to? You don't have your own personal sense of morality. Morality is not determined by something external, right? It is our grappling. We determine that. And how you choose to live is up to you. That's your path. I'm not gonna like I see a lot of statements that are like, right, you create your reality. In many ways, yes. Like, of course, there's a co-created reality that we are participating in. That's this whole thing. And also, our day to day is very much our reality. I woke up today. I woke up today in my bed. You woke up today where you woke up. And then we tuned in to the circumstances that are different, but your world is still your own. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is a time for us to really lean into community and taking care of each other, taking care of ourselves. And I would hope, oh, my hope always is to start to call our power back away from these externalized authoritative systems and starting to really figure out how we can rule ourselves as people, how we the people can care for each other and not have this third party whose only interest is profit and subjugation of human beings. I would hope that we could let that go and start to figure out what it looks like to really care for each other. That's what I'm thinking about today.